next scale we'll be looking at for the grade 1 ABRSM syllabus is a G major 2 octave hands separately scale. Now with G major, as with all keys, they have their own signature, something that we call a key signature. And G major has a note that it likes to call its own when it plays. It's something that it puts on as a stamp onto the pieces that are played in G major. Now with this one, G has decided that it would like F to be an F sharp instead. Now the important thing to note really is that every scale has one of each note or each letter. G major has a G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, and then we're back to G again. So what we don't have is an F and an F sharp, because then we'd have two Fs. We're going to start this with the right hand. So right hand thumb is going to place itself on G and all the other fingers are just going to relax next to it. Now this is going to deal with the same 3-4-3 that we dealt with if you've watched the C major hands separately video. If not, it's okay because this will pop up on the screen anyway. But the three numbers we need to remember are 3, 4 and 3. Now really the best way of describing this is for you to treat it first off as if it were C major. So we're actually going to start this one, and it will probably just be this one, we'll treat the others slightly differently, without the F sharp first. Okay, so it's going to sound a little bit funny, but there's a method to the madness. So we're going to start on our G, 3, thumb, 4, thumb, 3, thumb. Little finger plays once, then revenge, 3 goes over, 4 goes over, and 3 goes over again. The reason I tend to teach this without the sharp at the beginning is because I know how it is when you first learn a scale with a key signature. That key signature is all you can think about, and the thing that will then happen is that your fingers will go out of the window and your hand suddenly decides it can't remember what it's doing for love nor money. So really what we're trying to say is that the fingers 3, 4, 3, funnily enough, are the most important thing you can do at this point. The sharp will be there as and when you need it, but if you don't get that 3, 4, 3 in place, the chances are we won't get all the way to the top and we may not get back either. So let's try that once more, a little bit faster, no sharp to begin with, and then I'll pop the sharp in on the second run round. This time we're going to pop these F sharps into the scale. So let's keep concentrating on that 3, 4, 3, and we'll see how this one goes along. Well done. Now if you've managed to do that once, I'll pause the video and keep running that right hand just a few times to get the 3, 4, 3 and the sharp into your mind before we look at this left hand. Now for left hand, I'm going to be starting mine a couple of octaves down actually from where right hand started his, just for ease and just for the video. Do it where you feel comfortable, but for me this is definitely a more comfortable position. So my right hand had started his G major just above middle C, and I'm going to jump down 1, 2 Gs and put my little finger on it. Now again, if you've watched the C major hand separately video, you'll understand that this is the starting position for that scale. It's the mirror image of your right hand. The same thing applies for this one. It's that 3-4-3 pattern that if you've watched the C major video, you'll be used to. But again, these will pop up on the screen as we go. So we're going to walk up to our thumb, 3, no sharp this time, 4, 3, and then straight back, 3, cheeky thumb, 4 and thumb, 3 and thumb. Pause the video, have a good go at this left hand, and then when you feel confident enough, we'll have a look at putting that sharp in. So this time we're going to include that F sharp instead of the F natural. 3, 4, 3, 3 thumb, 4 thumb, 3 thumb. Well done. Keep playing this one hand separately, get really used to the fingers, and if you find the sharp is a little bit much at the beginning, that's fine. Fingers are much more important at this stage anyway. The sharp will be there when you're ready. So 3-4-3 as much as you can, and then the sharp when you feel confident.